I wonder if this is good lighting or if I should. Ah, let me see if I should light this up. I think that's better. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sean, I can't find my channel. Hi, Shauna. She found me. Okay. I just messaged you. Good morning. Good morning. I'm off today from work. I'm wearing my Allergic to Humans t shirt, which I love. Hi, Lori. I know the notifications on YouTube, I don't know what it's been lately, but they suck. So I'm excited because yesterday I finally got my copy of The Raincoast Tarot by Christoph James. Now, I had missed the, what's it called? Kickstarter for his first edition. And then he did a Kickstarter for his second edition, took the Kickstarter down, and I think he did his second edition through another platform. And I had missed that too. And I couldn't get my hands on it. And then I think it was on Etsy that I had come across that he had done a second printing of the second edition. Like here it says, Borderless 78 card reprinted by popular demand. Copyright 2020 by Christoph James. All rights reserved. So such a beautiful deck. I love the box. So when you open it, it says Certificate of Authenticity, the Raincoast Tarot, Rose Edition, limited print. So this is the Rose Edition. And I have number 22 of 30. I love this. So this one has a different backing. I guess that's why he called it the Rose Edition. Look at that back. Oh, how beautiful that back. And the sunlight kind of makes it look like it's shiny, but it's really not. It's kind of like a mattish kind of, like it's not like a high gloss. It's a nice deck. I like it. I like the cardstock and everything. So that's the backing. Look how beautiful those colors are. My certificate of authenticity with Christoph's signature and number 22 of 30. All right, guys. So this is going to be simple. I'm just going to make a quick flip through. I just want to share this with you guys because I was so distraught at the fact that I couldn't get my hands on the first or second edition. And I thought I wasn't gonna ever get it. First of all, he's in the UK, I think, or somewhere across seas. I'm in Florida in the US. And that was the issue why I couldn't get. I had backed his Kickstarter for the first edition, but I couldn't get my hands on the deck because something went wrong with my payment because he's in the UK and I'm in the USA. And so I lost the opportunity to get first and second edition. But I got the reprint of the second. I think this is the reprint. I think the first edition was bordered and the second edition was borderless. And I love borderless. So thank you, Lori. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. This is the backs again. I love those freaking colors. They're so beautiful. I like this back compared to his other back, his original back. And look at this art. Wait, it's too bright. I'm going to have to bring this down a little bit because you won't be able to see the color. That's better. Look at this art. The deck is so cool. Like his art is amazing. Look at the magician. Oh, it's so cool. Such a cool magician. This is one of my favorite. Look at the high priestess, those colors. So the deck does have a little nudity. I don't mind it at all. His use of color and imagery and oh my god, look at this beautiful Empress. Now I believe the first edition had an extra card, which was Pamela Coleman Smith from the creator of the RWS. He created a card in her honor, and it's an image of her. Thank you, Shauna. The Emperor, I love. I love this Emperor. I don't know why the colors are not coming up as bright on my screen. Maybe it's the lighting. My lighting sucks. The Hierophant. Look at that Hierophant. It's so cool. I love the lovers. I think they're so, so cool. If you look at it closely, her hair and his beard create like a heart shape. Oh. I love the fact that they're colorful. Not only that, it's a very whimsy / dark. I would consider this a dark deck, and you'll see why the more we go through. But I do find it a little bit odd. I would say more of a colorful, odd, dark deck. But I love the oddness of it. Very unique. The Chariot. Now here in the Chariot, we don't really see the rider much. We kind of get that part of the Chariot cut off. But you can still see some of his face in the corner. Strength. Hi, Austin. I love the Hermit. He's very cool. Very cool Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Now, like I said, we do get nudity in this deck. I actually like it. I don't mind the nudity, but of course, I'm an adult. The Justice is just so beautiful, his Justice card. And we have the Angel of Death in the background. If I put it in this corner, the lighting is way better. Yeah. You can see the colors, they show through better. Oh my god, I would so buy a Nightmare Before Christmas deck. Are you kidding me? I love Tim Burton. Hangman. I really like also how in his there's a lot of room for interpretation with this deck. The fact that he has like little scenes in between on the card. Like for example, here you have this little face over here. This is Death. What a cool Death card, huh? Temperance. I'm in love with this deck. I think he did wonderful. Oh, look at that devil. Love that devil card. The Tower. Yep. The Tower. I was trying to read what it says here. It says the Tower also inside the thing. Ah, what a powerful tower, right? The Star. I like that the moon has two faces. See the two faces? Or you could look at it as one face also. It is the world's card right now, with everything going on. We really are going through a tower moment, right? Like 2020 has been nothing but a tower moment since the year started. The Sun. Now, there's no creepy baby in this Sun card, but the flowers have faces. You have the little cherub on the horse, and the Sun's face is a little bit creepy. You see, you have the little angel right here on the horse. The sunflowers has these weird faces, and the sun itself is a little bit creepy. So it still sticks to very RWS. Judgment I loved. I mean, look how cool is that Judgment card? The angel honking the horn, and then you have the souls, right? Almost like rising up from the ground to be judged. I don't know if it's a raven or crow. I would think it's a raven. It could be a crow. The world card is so cool. All right, guys, we're gonna go through the minor arcana, and I'm gonna flip quickly. I'm not gonna take too long with this, but I just want you guys to check it out because it's just beautiful. I mean, the deck is beautiful. See the light doesn't really do it justice until I turn it to the side. There you kind of see the true colors. The Lovers. So he has demon wings. She has angel wings. Not the Lovers. I'm sorry. The Two of Cups. I always think of Two of Cups as an attachment to the Lovers, right? The Three of Cups. Beautiful card. The Four of Cups. The Five of Cups. The Six of Cups. I love what he's created. The Seven of Cups is one of my favorites. Look how cool. Look how cool that Seven of Cups is. You have this woman laying here with her back turned to you, right? And then you have all your dreams and desires in each cup. Hi, Cass! The Eight of Cups. I feel her sorrow. Look at that. Oh my God, what a powerful Eight of Cups. I hate that the lighting is not doing the art justice. There we go. when I flip it to the side, you can see the moon and like the actual colors of the card. Is my lighting is too bright. The Nine of Cups. So it is very this is cool. Look at this guy. He has the woman, the face of a woman on his chest, right? And then this is his big old long beard. Very, very odd, but I love it. Different. When I say odd, I mean different. Hi, Mama. So this is the 10 of Cups. And again, it's very RWS. Very, very RWS, but with his twist. And I love it. I really do. That Page of Cups is so cool. The Knight of Cups. I am so in love with this deck. Like, you guys have no idea. The Queen of Cups. I love everything about it. The coloring, the fact that it's borderless. I'm so happy I got my hands on this. I think, well, they're borderless, Mama. Remember in the first edition, they look like, they look like they were on a frame or something. Wait, what did I drop? The Knight, the Queen, the King. 1, 2, 3. In the first edition, the pictures were kind of framed in a way. 5 and 6 of candles. They had like the border was almost like a frame, right? Like a picture frame, and you had the shadow around it and stuff like that. No more white borders, right? I mean, some decks I don't mind bordered. I do have some decks that are bordered. I don't mind it if it's like a cool decorative border or whatever. But I mean, the art, compared to his first edition, the art pops here. So I believe this is the wand suit, and for the wands, he did candles. So this is the Ace of Candles. So you have your cups, your candles, the 2 of Candles or the 2 of Wands. Oh, she is so cool with that globe in her hand and the snake on her shoulder. And I love that the characters have blue skin. The 4 of Wands, right? Again, typical RWS. It's just his art makes it so much fun. I like how in the 5 of Wands, the guys gathered around in their tunic, they each have a element represented. If you look at their tunics, those triangles are the elemental symbols: earth, air, fire, and water. It's almost as if they're casting a circle. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it is, the artwork is so different, but then again, it is so relative to the RWS that if you're used to RWS, it's easy to cross over. The 6 of Candles or the 6 of Wands, right? 7 of Candles. I like how this guy has 2 faces. He has one face turning to the side and one face looking at you. I love this art. It's so cool. The 8 of Candles. Now, not all of them are like RWS based from what I see of some of the images, but they're very cool. Like the 9 of Candles. I'm almost done. Here. Put it there for me.
I don't want to be.
Leave them on the table for me.
Oh.
I'm almost done. 10 of candles. Right, so you have typically you would have the guy struggling with the 10 wands, either grabbing them on his hand or carrying them on his back. Here you have a guy with a backpack, kind of like sitting down and taking a rest from how heavy his backpack is. The Page of Candles. This is funny. He's like jumping over the candle, trying not to be burnt. Check out these 3-headed snakes. Aren't those cool? And the candle holder has a face. And all these have different meanings, bits and pieces. Like you have this vine of the flowers right here. You know, like there's so much you can pick up from the images in these cards. Check out that Knight of Candles. And I love the fact that he used candles to represent the wands. I mean, it's just clever. I know. He looked like he was burning his pee-pee. The Queen of Candles, right? And here we see a lady where she is reading her own tarot. She's giving a reading. Oh, awesome she looks. Her cheekbones. Right, and she has a raven behind her chair, a cat sitting in front of her, right, and she's contemplating that tarot deck. Oh wow, this King of Candles is very cool. Look at all the faces on his robe. They're like skeletons right on his robe. Oh, this guy's so cool. He almost looks like he's invoking with the candle, kind of like the ancestors, right? And spirits of the earth and nature kind of calling to them and they're rising up. I don't know, it's just what comes to my mind looking at the image. Swords. And again, I like the background colors vary to each elemental, right? The swords represent swords represent air, but here we see fire. Even though the candles are the fire, which is the wands, you still get the very fiery energy of the swords in the background. Of course, she would want to vacuum while I'm doing the live. So again, RWS. I don't mind this fiery association with swords because for me it's very easily interchangeable. In different decks you see swords. Some of the swords represent air mostly, and the wands represent fire. In some decks you have where the swords represent fire and the wands represent air. Even if I close the door out of the way, you can still hear it. She's literally vacuuming on the other side of the door. 3 of Swords. I like this 4 of Swords. I really do. Check out the Madonna with the baby in the window here. Thought it was so cool. You guys can still hear me right and everything, right? Sorry for the background noise, guys. It's like every time I go live, it's just they have to make noise. They can't just stay shut up. They just can't be quiet. A powerful 5 of Swords. Six of Swords. Again, we see the ship, right? And this guy is leading them towards safety. And we have a mother and child on board. Seven of Swords. I usually call this like the stealing card or the shoplifter card, just because it's usually a guy stealing swords or like sneaking away with some swords or something. So that's usually like in my mindset, it's like the stealing card. The Eight of Swords. Notice how her skirt has a face on it. Isn't that weird? But cool. The Nine of Swords. This one's very RWS. I love the Nine of Swords. It's one of my favorite cards, and I look for the Nine of Swords in decks. Every time I'm gonna purchase a deck, I always try to look at the Nine of Swords because I like different Nines of Swords. It's the Nightmare card. Now this was very basic RWS, but I do like it. I enjoy it. The Ten of Swords. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Page. And I love his attention to detail. Like some of the cards are very busy with like the scenes in the back and stuff, but I don't mind that because you can actually when you look at the card, you won't ever see the same thing. And that's what I love. Like look at the Queen of Swords. Right? You have these instruments back here. You have this one guy over here. You have this other chick right here. This one over here. All these faces. There's so much you can take from the image, right? The King of Swords. I like this one. He looks cool. Very cool. I like the Elven. Is it called Elven script by the creator of Lord of the Rings? What was his name? How can I forget his name? Tolkien. J.R.R. Tolkien. Reminds me of the Elven script on his crown. Looks a lot like it. I know, Cass, that's like your card, my card, and Mama's card, the Nine of Swords. I should do a video on all my favorite Nine of Swords. I might do that later. The Ace of Pentacles. Now, this is the card that he uses, well, for this edition, on the box. Is the Ace of Pentacles. And this is one of those very busy cards. I mean, there's a lot to draw from here. So cool. Such a cool deck. Two of Pentacles. Now here, you do still get the jogging, the jogging. You usually get the juggler for the Two of Pentacles, right? In the RWS, you have this guy trying to juggle two pentacles on each hand. And here we actually have a set of Siamese twins, right? And they have these rings where they're at a circus, and I guess they're also jugglers. That's kind of cool. So again, it does still stick to the RWS, but you have the images are different, right? You have so much to take from and pick from for your readings. Oh, this Two of Pentacles is so cool. It is so cool. Now, his art is very out there, and I love it, okay? You see this guy right here. He, with his hand, he's grabbing the snake on his crotch. I love it. So cool. Oh my god, it's such a cool such a cool aspect, right? Of art. It's so different. Four of Pentacles. And I really, really do enjoy decks like this. Five of Pentacles. Check out that five. Now that is crazy. There's a lot going on there. The Six of Pentacles. I would say that of all the suits, the Pentacles are the busiest artwork wise, but there's so much you could draw from them. Like there's just so much in general that you could draw from them. Look at the Seven of Pence. Oh, artwork. How did the snake get there? Right, Shauna? Ooh, Eight of Pens. This guy's very cool. He's playing the piano. He almost looks like some type of general, right? With his badges on. Nine of Pentacles. This card has a little boo-boo there in the corner. Ten of Pentacles. The Pentacles are very busy out of all of the minor arcana. The busiest of the imagery are the Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. That's cool. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which I think he's so cool. He's one of my favorite knights out of all of them. He reminds me of one of those nutcrackers, right? He almost resembles a nutcracker. And he has these bees right here. The ravens on his shoulder. We have the Queen of Pence. And the King of Pence. And that, guys, is the Raincoast Tarot Rose Edition by Christoph James. And I love this deck. I cannot stress enough how awesome his art is. Like, I was so sad that I missed the Kickstarter. Well, I didn't miss it. Actually, I ordered the Kickstarter, like I said, first edition. But then because he was in the UK, I was in the US, something happened with my payment. And then I couldn't get the deck. And I lost it. I couldn't get my hands on the first edition or the second edition. And then he did this third printing of the second printing of the second edition, but with the alternative backs. And I had to have it. I thought it was awesome. Can I share a link with the deck? I don't remember where I got it. Let me see if it was on because I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember if it was through Etsy. Let me check. It wasn't on Etsy. I think I went on a website, actually. Let me look it up. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. Buy the Raincoast Tarot. Oh, I went to the website. I went to raincoasttarot.com. That's where I got it from, raincoasttarot.com. Um, wow, does he still have it? Oh, the Oracle looks very interesting. The complete Raincoast Tarot. So you have this edition, the pocket edition he has available now. And then, yeah, the one I just got sold out already. It says out of stock. Sold out of stock. And this one he only made how many copies? 30 copies of this edition with the alternative back. But again, you have a pocket edition you can purchase from him. And I'm looking at that Oracle. I kind of want to get the Oracle. 84 card divination deck by Christoph James. Ooh, it's different. Oh, look at those images. Very cool. I'm going to click on some of them for you guys to see. Wow, it looks like a very cool Oracle. I might have to get the Oracle. Very, very cool. So yes, guys, it's raincoast.com, his website, and you guys can get the pocket edition from there. I don't know why, like it was probably 2 weeks ago, and I was looking online to see where I can get a copy of the Raincoast Tarot, because it's a tarot deck that I've really wanted. And I could, like, again, it was so hard for me to get my hands on it. And then I noticed he had a website and that he had this for pre-order, and I pre-ordered it, and it got here pretty quick, like 2.5 weeks. So it's not bad, because I had messaged him and I had asked Christoph, how long is it going to take? He told me, well, this is very last minute printing. I only did like 50 copies of it. I'm sending the orders that people have already pre-ordered, and then I'll send you your copy, because I have customers that have been waiting, right, for a while from when they did the pre-order of the second edition, the alternative backs. And so I said, okay, cool, I'll wait, whatever long I have to wait, I'll wait. And I received it in the mail yesterday, and I love this deck. So if you guys get your hands, even if it's the pocket version, go for it. It's a really cool deck, really cool art. I'm gonna look into that Oracle deck though. It looks very interesting. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. This was a short one. I hope you enjoyed it. I love the Raincoast Tarot. Check it out. Go support the artist, Christoph James. Now, I know he is part of the Hermit's Cave group. And he actually posted his whole journey on creating his tarot deck, and from when he first created the Kickstarter and all that stuff. Like, it's awesome. It was so awesome. His art's very cool. I hope you enjoyed it. I will talk to you guys soon. Stay safe. Stay home. Remember, Black Lives Matter. And I love you guys. Bye.